Hi guys, this is Pradeep. Hope you are doing good. If you have someone who completed SAP training, particularly I'm talking about SAP Finance, and you started applying different interview point of view, different jobs. You applied different jobs in different job websites, but still you are not getting interview calls. Or let's say you are getting calls, but let's say in first interview round or first telephonic round you got rejected, then this video is for you. So here I'm going to explain a few points which may help you. So I gathered here some informations which I received in mail from my different YouTube comments. On that basis, I'm preparing this video. Let's take one example. Let's say one candidate is there. His name is Pradeep. Age is 23 years and who completed SAP FICO training 8 months before. And his highest qualification is MBA Finance from one average base school. Right? So on that basis, someone said that you should go for SAP training. If you are going to complete SAP training, then you are going to get a good job in good company, particularly in MNC company. So you are going to get the MNC job. Pradeep now contacted one SAP training institute, let's say ABC organization. The institute people committed that after successful completion of this FICO training, you are going to get good job, whatever you are looking as per your whatever the job you are looking or the desired job what you are looking, so you will get it. Now Pradeep, on that basis, Pradeep completed the training. So it was 3 months training. Successfully Pradeep completed that training. Then after that Pradeep applied different jobs, particularly SAP jobs and particularly SAP Finance consulting jobs. Now training completed. It's almost 8 months, 3 months training period, 5 months after that. Now, initially when Pradeep thought like I will, after completing this training, I will get good interview calls or I will get SAP consulting job offer. But now as since 5 months completed, there is no interview call. So obvious Pradeep is now a bit worried or even frustrated also. It's not only Pradeep because his parents also invested on him that after completing 3 months, our son is going to get the job and his career is going to be settled. Right? So as I said, this story is not only for one person, it is the maximum aspirants who have completed their training and now waiting for the job. So let's find out where is the issue. So do you think that there is issue with SAP jobs? Jobs are not there, right? So I always believe jobs are there, but jobs are always there for the right candidate, right? So there is no issue with SAP jobs. So we have to understand that there is a proper process is there when you are going for SAP consulting job. First, you have to understand SAP consulting job or the job SAP consultant job, it's not entry level job, right? So before SAP consulting, you should have some experience. Experience in which area? Qualification point of view, here I am assuming that there is no issue. So in that case, this again SAP consulting job is not for you because when you are going for consulting job, so there are some prerequisites are there. So we are expecting that when we are going to hire someone for SAP consulting, as I said, it's not entry level job. So you must have good knowledge on the business process. You will argue here that I already completed post graduation, like I have completed for example, MBA Finance. So there I have studied so many things related to business process. Business process, whatever you have covered or it is completed during your MBA, so everything is bookish. But when actually you are working in a company, so that time you are learning the real things. So that is why it is highly required you should have a good domain experience. So when I'm saying domain experience, that means you already worked for some years in accounts and finance profile. So you should know how to handle the clients. You should have already interacted a lot with customers because when you are working in MNCs, so they are one of your profile that you, for example, let's say you are working in some, let's say in accounts payable or in accounts receivable. So there already you have interacted with your customer. That means you interacted through mails, through telephonic, different, a lot of communication already happened. So you are already experienced how to deal with the customer because when you are going for consulting, that time also this one is going to help you because there also you have to interact a lot with your customer to gather their informations before doing the same thing in the system. So that experience is required. You should very well aware about all the business process, like you know what is P2P, O2C, how the cost is calculated, how the profitability analysis we are doing, what is the banking activities are there. So those things prerequisite, and particularly you must have the MNC experience. Once you have all this experience, then maybe you can think that I should go for SAP consulting career, because already I have spent 2 to 3 years, 4 years on different domain, but in finance in different process. So I have good knowledge now. I can understand the customer's pain area and I can design the system as per their need, because I know the technical knowledge, I have the process knowledge, and I can do the all this. So these are the prerequisites. So when someone is going to check your CV, before coming to your SAP knowledge, then they are going to check whether you have a good domain experience or not. So when they are going to get, because no one is going to read your CV. So CV will be shortlisted by the application. So in application, when the software is going to check that you don't have any domain experience, you just completed the post graduation and immediately you are applying for the SAP consulting job. So obviously in the first scrutiny level itself, it will not track your profile because you don't have any experience. So thumb rule is always, before going for SAP consulting, you should have good domain experience, and domain should be relevant area. Even nowadays also, even companies are not considering other than SAP profile. If they are going to hire some SAP consultant, SAP finance consultant, what they are looking domain experience 100% must, but that domain experience from the SAP background or from good ERP background, like for example, let's say Oracle Fusion or let's say PeopleSoft, but high priority always from the SAP background. So when Pradeep decided that I will go for SAP learning, so it was very early decision. No doubt SAP is good jobs, consulting jobs are high, like you will get a good return from there, but Pradeep is not yet prepared for that job. So what is the solution then? What we did here, the mistake? The mistake is, after completing your post graduation, immediately don't go for SAP consulting job. Instead of that, you try to start your SAP career as end user. So there are different type of jobs are there, right? And another problem is that when time is going to increase, for example, let's say 3 months training completed, then 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, a lot of people, what they are thinking that as I'm not getting the job, so why should I will practice? Obviously, it is human tendency that you are going to lose your hope from that particular product. But and again, sometimes there is one interview call and you are not prepared. So don't give up your practice. So keep doing your practice. Second thing, when you are going for interview, make sure that you have completed couple of training projects. You must have submitted some projects. In every video, I keep adding that you have submitted some projects. You must complete all the areas, you have prepared UATs, that those things are required. But all these things is applicable when some right person is going for the SAP training. But here when we are talking about the freshers, those just completed graduation, some post graduation, and after that when they are joining with any training institute, so it is too early for them for the SAP consulting career. So in that case, what I will suggest, so already you have completed the training. At this moment, you have huge pressure, not only from your end, from your parents' end also, because they want also to see you as successful. So what they want like you should be settled in your career, you should have a good job. At this moment, your focus should be how to get one job. Don't run behind this as you have completed your training. And by this time, if you are watching, you understood that this right now you are not fit for the consulting job. So I will suggest that you may start your career with SAP end user job, or maybe super user job, power user job. Even tester profiles are also good. Accept it. Consulting career is not for you at this moment. You need to explore your expertise in these areas. So there is no harm if you are going to join somewhere as super user. And for that job, you are perfectly fine. I mean, your profile is perfectly fine, and maybe you are the best candidate for that profile. So I will show you some job profiles which are there, and ample jobs are there. So as you are freshers, you are going to get the decent package also. And it's my guarantee, if you are going for this job, definitely you are going to get the job, provided that if you are prepared for that one. So whatever the job requirements are there, if you are fully prepared for those jobs, then definitely you are going to get the job. because you have completed the training, and I'm expecting that training was good and you have completed all these areas. So you may start with this job instead of going for the consulting job and waiting for months and months without getting any offer, right? So that let's explore some jobs which are best suitable for you. If you are following me, if you think like I'm talking right, maybe at this moment, instead of wasting the job, wasting your time for the consulting job, you should redirect yourself that I should start my career in SAP user profile. And when you are freshers, you don't have any offer at this moment. Even if you are going to get, let's say in INR, if I will talk, let's say if you are going to get 3.5 or let's say 4, because consulting jobs are high package jobs. But at this moment, you will not get that job. You will not expect that you will get a job of, let's say, more than 10 lakhs LPA INR or 11 LPA INR. So if you are getting initially, let's say 3.54, this is the package companies are providing or they are offering to the freshers. And it is absolutely fine. If you are going to start your career with that, then simultaneously next year, you are going to get promotion, you have some more experience. And after 2 years, 3 years, that time you are perfectly fit. You already have SAP experience because you started working in SAP different role, maybe as end user or let's say tester. And after that, when you are going to upgrade your in consulting, you are going to get a very decent package and you will have a decent career. And this is the trial tested method. A lot of my participants, they are getting the job when they are coming from the user profile. So that time they have already good experience in all areas, and when they are going for training, they're learning the things, and that time even they can learn the things perfectly. When you just completed some theoretical knowledge you have from your college and you completing one SAP training, and after that, even if by chance you are going to get an interview call, so that time, as you don't have the practical experience, so lot of chances are there, then you will get rejected. Some people here, they are adding fake experience. As I always say, fake experience, adding fake experience, it is invitation for the suicide. So fake experience, if you are going to add, you don't know any time your career is going to be screwed up. I know my someone with this fake experience, they got the job. That time it was working, but nowadays it's not working because companies are smart. They know like who is the genuine person and who is adding fake experience. So that's why I always go with the right way and with genuine process. Definitely you are going to. So there is no shortcut like you will get the success, right? Now let's see at this moment, as you are fresher, what is the right approach, how you should start your SAP career. Again, I'm not saying consulting, but definitely will get the SAP job and in MNC. Now I'm with this job website naukri.com, which is very popular in India. So here I'm going to enter my skills. So as I have completed the SAP training, so I'm assuming that I have good knowledge on all the processes, because even you don't have any practical experience on those areas, but as you have completed one training, so you have good knowledge on different profiles. So there are a lot of openings are there in P2P, O2C, R2R. Even I already prepared so many videos. There are in my channel multiple playlists are there, so you can watch those. It is going to help you. So let's say here I'm going to check. Just I'm randomly going to enter here that SAP P2P. So this is my skill, procurement to payment, right? And here I'm not adding the consultant. You can see one keyword is there, consultant. So I think I'm not eligible for consulting job. So here I'm not going to add any experience, and I will just add here the location. So I just add your location here. You can add your location. In every city, you will find that MNC jobs are available on this profile. So here I have added SAP P2P, right? And I'm going to search it. Here you will find all MNC jobs, so no need to worry because SAP is available in all MNCs. All good companies are using SAP. Now, as you are going to start your career on the user side, so you are not going to work on the back end instead of doing the configuration, you will more involved in the business process. So here you can see good companies are there. Let's pick two job profiles here. So this is one procurement to, it's a like more experience. Let's leave it. Let's take this one. This is a fresher level job. So it is perfectly suitable for you. Let's take this one. So highest qualification, it is required graduation. If someone is post graduation, maybe you will get a better package. So here I'm going to take, even I was talking about record to report. So you can check this one also available here. So that also I'm going to include here. Right, so that it is another procure to payment, some more experience. In this case, you can, in this particular profile, if you have work experience in other area. For example, you are working on Tally or you are working on other applications, maybe consulting point of view, your profile will not be considered here, but this one is going to best suitable for you, and you will not consider as freshers. So whatever the package you are there in other companies and you are using Tally and all, definitely you are going to get maybe 2x here. So this profile is best suitable for you. Once you will have some exposure in the SAP, then you can upgrade to SAP consulting. So let's check this one. So what is, it is a Genpact job. So what you can expect here. So what they are expecting here. So they are looking here the candidate location. The location is given here. So first thing is experience in SAP, and you are the right candidate for that because you are already involved or you have completed the SAP training, right? So what knowledge you have, what extra knowledge is required. So when you will go for user side, so that time only finance knowledge will not involve, not that one is not enough. You should have the logistics too, because user point of view, users are not only restricted to only the finance. So that time you are going to get the job on the basis of process. So that's why, as it is procurement to payment, P2P, so that's why logistic knowledge is also required, and I'm expecting that you have also that knowledge because you have completed the training. So what they are expecting here, the candidate must have good knowledge on the accounts payable, 3-way matching concept, which is part of our FICO training. Then you should have good knowledge on the purchase order, non-PO, GRN, all these things are there, which you have maybe you have completed in your FIMM integration. So your invoice processing, the payment, your everything. So whatever you have completed during your training, so it is perfectly applicable that. And reconciliations concept, so S4 HANA they are looking here. So this job is best suitable for you. You can apply for this particular job because this one is for the freshers and it is not consulting job, so you may apply this one. Similarly, if you'll check this one, as I said, this is more experience, but this experience they are not looking that SAP consulting experience, because if I will show you right now the consulting job, let me just comparison purpose, let me show you one SAP consulting job and you will find that what they are expecting. So let's add here SAP FICO. SAP FICO consultant, right? And same location I am adding here. Let's see. The moment I am going to add here the consulting, the experience what you can see here, and the package what you can expect. So do you think that one fresher is going to get this package? So obviously not. But if I will go more details here, now you can see here the requirement here. So multiple implementation experience required, good knowledge on business process is required, good configuration knowledge is required. So again, this is a business process only, but this is business process development, this is business process designing, right? So if you'll check here, you just check here, so different. Let's take this PwC job. This is a consulting job. So what they are expecting here, candidate must have good knowledge on the implementation. So senior associate profile and good knowledge on the different areas, but here the configuration knowledge is required, and you can see the package here, right? Here starting package you can see, like starting from 3 years implementation experience required, starting package is 4.255, whereas here you can get a higher package, maybe 4. So you can see the difference. So that's why this consulting jobs are not for you if you are completely freshers, but still jobs are there and it is everything in front of you. So here you can see this job is there, and this is from Genpact. This one is from Accenture, right? So here jobs are there, and these are all SAP jobs. I'm not talking about that just randomly go for any job. So all are your SAP jobs. Only difference is it's not consulting job, because if you believe me, consulting jobs being freshers, it is very difficult. It's very difficult. So that's why there is no harm for a couple of years, maybe 1 year, 2 year. If you are going to join here, you will get some experience, and that pressure is going to reduce. So if you are going to join this type of job, so your job, like without job pressure, will not be there. Then gradually you can upgrade your skill. You can practice a lot in sandbox. Then after that, once you have some experience, you may start applying different job. Even good companies, they are going to observe their consultant in-house also. Let's say for example Accenture. So if you are working in the user side and there is an opening in Accenture and they thought like this person is doing good in the process, so they can ask, like you can internally you can apply in your IJP or in the portal. So if you can clear the interview, then they can hire you. So a lot of candidates also, they have completed from the user side, they have upgraded to SAP consulting. This scope will be there. So that's what, again, my suggestion will be, instead of frustrating yourself or instead of like worried a lot what to do, I am not getting interview calls. So in this way, if you are going for P2P jobs, O2C jobs, R2R jobs, as per your qualification and your experience, so you may start your career and gradually you can move into the SAP consulting. And this is the trial tested method. Lot of people, they are getting good package when they are coming from the user to SAP consulting. So I hope this will clarify you. Still, if you have any questions, feel free to mail me, comment. Definitely, I'm going to help you. If you need any suggestion, interview point of view, are struggling, although I keep adding different videos on different areas other than the consulting, but in this area, if you are looking some more information, anything, definitely I would love to help you. So you can mail me. Thank you.